a new CD coming out tomorrow, which feels weird. It almost feels to me like it's not a new CD, it feels like an old CD that I'm putting out. It's a collection of songs from all 3 of my albums, and it's like the most popular songs that people seem to take notice of when I'm busking, and just generally like you guys have responded that these are your sort of favourites, so it's like a greatest hits Charlotte Campbell. And I got this artwork done for it, which I'm really proud of. It's like a little London Eye, and the London Eye sort of got like flowers for the pods, and there's me playing underneath. And on the back here we have the track list, which I'll go over later, and a little songbird, which is nice. And then on the inside, and I take this out, there's like a little lyric from one of my first songs on my first album, which is also on here, but it's a re-recording, so it's a couple of new recordings on here, and that's one of them. Then inside here there's a little booklet, and it's just a little brief one. It's got me a picture of me, and then a couple more pictures of me, like some of my favourite busking photos, and all the information about the tracks, and then a little thank you note on the back. Yeah, and it's sort of like, for me, is like a kind of introduction piece to my music for new listeners, and a sort of nostalgia piece for old listeners. The track list is as follows. On the Southbank, which is on my first album, but it's a re-recording, and it's actually a complete rearrangement, so I've completely mixed it all around. So if you know that song from my first album, I have completely rearranged it, and I've actually rewritten some of the lyrics as well. So it's I took what would normally be the chorus and I made it the middle 8, and I took the middle 8 and made it the chorus, so it's kind of a whole new song. Nothing, which is on my third album, Safe Harbour from my second album, Over Again on my third album, Songbird from my second, Streets of London from my second, and probably my most popular song, Jump, which is on my first album. And again, I've re-recorded it, and yeah, redone, like I just felt like my vocal on that recording, I sound so young, and I still play that song now, and I just wanted an updated version. So yeah, let me know what you think of that. Matala from my second album, which is a sort of weirdly popular one though when I play it live, so it's kind of fun. Sparkle from my third album, which I am currently making a music video for, so look out for that. We Are from my third album. Wildland, which is actually a bit of a wild card. It's from my Nashville Sessions EP that I recorded in Nashville, Tennessee in 2016, and it's just not really on any other albums. I thought I'd put it on here. And lastly, a re-recording of a sort of live version of Feathers and Wax, which is a song from my first album. So yeah, and I'm going to be playing all of these songs on Thursday, the 20th of February at St Pancras Old Church. If you live in London, there are a couple of tickets left, or if you want to travel to London, there's tickets left. Standing tickets only, it's completely sold out in the seats. Really nice venue. I've got Daisy Shoot supporting me. If you want to come, it's pay what you want for the last couple of tickets. But Daisy Shoot pointed out something genius. The way that it works is the standing space is at the back behind all the seats, but then there's a seat, and then there's a big gap, and then there's a stage. So I've been bringing a few cushions from my own house, and you can sit on this if you want. I'm offering that for anyone who has standing tickets. There will be a couple of those available to sit down at the front if you wish. And the first people who will be able to get these CDs will be from my gig on Thursday, and after that I'll be posting them out to worldwide, anywhere in the world, if you want a copy of my new album. You can order it from my website. The other thing I'm going to be offering at my gig, which is fairly exclusive, are my new tote bags. These are my tote bags. I've actually hand stitched that on the embroidery thread. I've got different coloured ones, so there's blue one, I have a yellow one, and then I also have different sizes, so I have a slightly bigger print on there, and that is a pink one. Also got a couple of different colours on there as well. This is a pink one which I haven't finished, I'm just in the middle of sewing the embroidery thread on, so that is a white one with pink thread around, which is sort of matching the CD. Yeah, and yeah, so they will be available on Thursday at my gig, but they take me ages to make them, so I'm only offering 20 of them, and then I've got at least 65 people coming to the gig, and then standing tickets, I'm not sure how many we've sold of those, but definitely the seats are sold out, so I've got 65 people coming. I need less than half of them to buy a tote bag, so I'm not sure I'm gonna have any. I want to give the exclusivity of the tote bags to the people who come to the gig, so there is a chance they will sell out, but if they don't, then I'm gonna be offering them on my website for sale as well, and I will post about that, which is exciting, but I feel sad. I don't want it to be like a thing where it's like only some people can have them, because I'm not really about that life, but I genuinely can't make that many. I just can't make them. So that's it really. And the next steps would be, I would really like to put this on vinyl, but I don't currently have the money flow to do that. So I don't have the funds to, I know that if I did that, then people would buy it and then I get that money back. But at the moment I don't have the outlay of one vinyl purchase in order to, because you have to buy them in a sort of bulk. I'd be really interested to hear if you would buy vinyl if I did put this onto vinyl. That would be really helpful, so if you could let me know that, please please do. So to sum up, come to my gig because it's one of my favourite venues and it's going to be a really great gig, and supporting live music is important. And also come to my gig if you want one of my tote bags. And my CDs, you'll be the first to get one of these. Otherwise you can order them online. I will be posting them worldwide. It's a really wonderful thing to be able to put this together and that people actually care and actually want it and actually understand the sort of premise of it and why it's important to me. And I just feel really grateful that I have the supporters that I do, and I feel like we have such an understanding of each other. Thank you so much for everything. See you soon. Bye.